let me introduce you to the original Cleo. When I was a much younger young man, I wanted to have a dog. Lived with my parents, so my mom made me Cleo. You can see Cleo has been banged up a little bit over the years, missing some paint, but he is actually in great condition. My mom made this out of ceramic, and it's very important to the story. I wanted a puppy, so my mom said, "You have to prove that you can do the work of a puppy." So I had to take care of Cleo like Cleo was a real puppy. That meant putting food down every single day, twice a day, putting down water, and taking my dog outside to walk for walks and out for poops and pees. Surprisingly, my mother enjoyed this greatly by telling me that, oh, it's time to take Cleo out for a pee right in the middle of video games. And surprisingly, my dog would eat all of its food, and I would find bowls empty, and then I'd have to get him more water. But then mom took it to another level. At that point, I did have the ability to drive, so I was going around and visiting friends, and I would be headed out somewhere. Mom would say, "Well, you're taking Cleo with you," because I had to get permission from my friends to be able to bring Cleo with me. And if my friends still lived at home, I had to call and get their parents' permission. So quite often I would be having to call over to my buddy Jeff's house and ask his parents if Cleo could come over. And of course, that he put his mom on the phone and she asked lots of questions about Cleo. And all of the community got involved into giving me as hard a time as possible taking care of this little ceramic puppy. But as you can see, I still have this little puppy. Cleo is still with me, still all intact, even though there's a little bit some paint chips and those types of things. We have had lots of stories over the years, but Cleo has always been around, and it was a great teaching aid by my mom as I was growing up for me wanting to have a puppy, making sure that I understood some of the care that went with it. And I'm sure have quite a bit of fun at my expense watching all of my friends and my friends' parents harass me and make me work to get this puppy.